Hey guys, have you ever heard of bitter melon before? For those who don't know, a bitter melon is a melon that is bitter. Who would have thunk? But anyway, when I was younger, I remember that my mom and my dad would sometimes make me bitter melon soup. And as a kid, I really would just be okay with the taste of it. I preferred more savory foods, more sugary foods, but not really bitter foods. The pieces of bitter melon were like little unpleasant explosions of bitterness. Until just a few days ago, I was eating dinner after a really long day at work and had a bowl of bitter melon soup. I was drinking the soup and just kind of mindlessly eating the pieces of bitter melon, and then I realized it just didn't really taste that bitter anymore. It had become more subtle in a way that complemented the soup and added more depth to it. It was still there, but I just didn't mind it as much as before. And I was really surprised actually, since in the past, especially as a kid, I would always shudder and scrunch my face when trying to eat the pieces of bitter melon in the soup. But now the bitterness just really became part of the soup and complemented it. I just kind of came to accept it. I remember that I read in a book once that you only appreciate bitter melon soup once you've tasted the bitterness of life. At the time, I don't think it really made much sense to me. The bitterness of life, the struggles and the hardships that we go through, why would I come to appreciate that? After all, it just brings suffering that I'd rather not have. But in a way, the more I went through life, the more bitterness that I faced, the more I really began to appreciate the sweetness in life. The more I began to appreciate the little things. In life, there is a lot of suffering, but ultimately, what we have to do is find our own happiness. Find things to be grateful for if we can. That's what I think is key to happiness. Finding the sweetness through the bitterness, going through life, overcoming the things that come our way, getting back up when we are knocked down. And it's really hard to do sometimes, to find the good from the bad, to remember the good things when there's just sometimes just so many bad things. And it's really easy to spiral to a dark place, especially if it seems like life just keeps knocking us down over and over and over again. It just feels unfair, doesn't it? Why do I have to suffer so much? What did I do to deserve this? Why is everything just not fair? When it rains, it pours. One misfortune after another, again and again and again. But yet, we keep on going. After all, the sun comes after the rain, and from the rain and sun comes the rainbows and the sunshine and the warmth. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I actually really like how it feels after the rain and the sun comes out. There's a kind of atmosphere that's just refreshing. Flowers need both rain and sunshine to grow, so keep on growing, keep on learning, even through all the storms and rainy days you go through. So I just want to say to everyone out there, you don't have to be perfect. Just keep trying your best every day. I know that's difficult at times to do your best, but all you have to do is just keep trying your best. If you can wake up in the morning and know that you tried your best, that's enough. That's all we can do. Experiencing the bitterness of life reminded me of how it was like when I was younger and trying to drink the bitter melon soup that my mom and dad had made for me during the warm summer months. It was tough to accept the bitterness at first, for a really long time. And I think that's bound to happen. But with time, I came to recognize the sweetness from the bitterness. It's also an important reminder to look back to see how far we have come. Looking at our younger selves and being proud of ourselves for being able to get through the bitterness life has to offer and just keep on going every day. So keep on going, keep trying your best. We've gone through every single bad day, and we will get through this one too.